Hi again. Let's continue assembling the hopper. This video will focus on the assembly of the top dome of StarHopper model. As you can see, these are all the parts needed to build the top dome. It has a base with lines that I indicated in red and in green. These are for these walls. These walls are needed to be put together so it could make a skeleton, an internal structure, so the skin of the dome will go on top. Now, these walls that are marked in green are a little more smaller than the other ones that are here on the left. These will be put after these walls are glued. That's indicated here. So let's go on to our camera and you can compare the parts here that are shown next to the PDF file. I have already separated them, already cut them individually, and the other group that were marked as green, this is the group that we will put last at the end. So let's focus on these parts now. These walls are the important ones because these were interlocked and it will be placed here. So for that you're going to use your knife, and we're going to start cutting this thicker black line. But before that, you're going to pinch the top of this drawn line. Just pinch it there. Alright, and be very careful in cutting the line. Okay, the other. You don't have to be that exactly, but as long as you remove this piece, as you can see. Alright, we're going to do the same with the other wall. Same thing. We're going to pinch the top of the line and start cutting the line out. Good. So let's get this piece ready, and we're going to interlock these like this. They will fit, and we're just going to place it here. It has to be perfectly squared in, okay? So we're going to glue them. Now, you can use glue the way you prefer, but in order to prevent any mess, I'm going to show you a tip. What I do, I just put a lot of glue on this piece of cardstock and just brush it along to make a film of glue. You might know what this is for. This will be the place where I will be pressing each wall to put glue on. Except for these, we're going to put glue on this side and also on this side. Alright, that is where this will be glued. But I'm going to get ready, and I'm pressing this part here. So by doing that, I'm already applying glue on the base in order for this piece to be glued on the base of the dome. Alright, let's put this aside. We're going to interlock these two pieces. We might as well put glue on this part too, here and here. Okay. Alright, and let's start and try to glue on the red line. Don't go beyond the white circle. You have to glue everything within the white area. Concentrate on one wall. It has to be perfectly straight. This internal structure is very important to be glued as it was designed, so that way the leaves that will go on top will fit perfectly. And now let's turn around this, and I'm going to press hard on these other two. Alright, so you can see that is what you have to do. Everything is printed on the white circle, in the white area. Don't go beyond to the brown area. Alright, let it dry a little bit. Okay, so now these walls that already have been cut, they're gonna go each one on the red lines, same way. Let's put glue. I'm going to do a demonstration here. For one, you're going to put glue on this side and on its base. Okay, and then you can use your fingers or you can use a tweezer and carefully place it randomly. Just try placing it wherever you want, as long as it touches here on the center, and concentrate on the white area where it should be glued, just like that. Okay, let's do the opposite one. Let's do the opposite one. Same procedure. I'm going to apply glue. This is going to be a time-consuming task, but at the end you'll have a good internal structure to put the skin on top. All right, I'm going to be spreading more glue here, so I will have plenty to use, because there's a lot of walls that I still have to. Remember, spread it like a film, like this. Okay, let's continue. When you see that your fingers can no longer fit because they will be touching other walls, you can make use of a tweezer. Right now I'm still okay because I'm not touching the other walls. Alright, so you have the idea now how to put these walls together. Even a 1 millimeter off, it counts a lot at the end, so you have to be careful and try pushing it to the center so you will not go beyond the white area. That is very, very important. You can press here in the center, just like holding everything. Important thing is that as long as these edges here do not go beyond the white area, you are fine. So let's glue more in this area. Remember, we're using the red lines first. Red lines. Almost there. A few more. Just anchor yourself touching the brown area so you can control where you're going to put the wall. I will repeat it many times. Do not go beyond the white area. Try pushing it that way to the center. Okay, 2 more walls to go, and they dry easily fast because you're just putting glue on a very on the very edge, so it's just a small area to be glued. It dries off very fast. Alright, let's see if we're missing something here. I think all the red. Okay, that's it. Now we'll continue to do the same thing with the green walls. Okay, let's continue. Now we're gluing the green ones. Let's put more glue on my glue palette, I call it. Alright. With this I'm going to make use of a tweezer so I can have better control and squeezing it in between the other walls. You just push it aside, push it in, and place it right there. You see, you do a clean work using little amount of glue and with help of tools. Let's do the same process. Let's continue doing this. You can randomly select where you want to glue, doesn't really matter. These last set of walls that were depicted in green in the PDF file are a little shorter than the other ones. That's why, because this area gets so cluttered, these pieces are a little shorter, so they will be even and in size at the end, all fitting together in the white area. Otherwise they will be sticking out. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, let's continue putting more. Okay. Let's continue with more. There's a little space here. There. And you can always be careful, always check all the pieces will sit down by pressing the very top. There. Four more walls. This step is critical for a successful assembly of this dome. We're building the internal structure, and it has to be well built, well assembled. At the end it's going to be nicely curved, like a real dome. Okay, two more. Alright, one more. And then we're going to check Alright, so this is it. Not bad, but very important to do your best in fitting everything within the white area. Alright, look. Good, so this piece will be laid down there to fully dry out. And then our next step is to put the skin of the dome. This area we're going to cut it and we're going to put it on top. Everything it will be completely tied together with this ring. Alright, that's our next one.